words aimed your way. Did you hear a lot of what they were saying out there?
We heard them all. The one we heard that we loved was like, "You're still a fucking bum." And then it was like, "Okay, so what does that say about your man?" It's like, I think I said, Ryan's my man. He's my friend. No offense there, but the fans, sometimes you got to think, if I'm a bum, and I just did that to him in 50 seconds, so, but you're hurting his feelings even more.
Sure.
So.
And that combo that dropped in, was that something you knew you could take advantage of, or you just see the opening in the moment?
Oh, 100%. My coach called it off the first jab. First jab we threw, my coach called us. We worked it all camp. I knew from when I sparred with him, he had a decent jab, but he doesn't step. The thing about boxing, when you're going to throw a jab, you got to bring your foot with it. If not, you happen to lean, and the hand comes to your hip, and it comes up. And once he did it, we saw he never corrected it. First punch, I saw it. My coach saw it. He started screaming the combo and landed.
Do you think it could have stopped sooner? Like, you were on top for a while down there.
I actually think I could have finished him on the feet sooner when I threw that combo and pushed him against the cage. I was supposed to go double jab, then under his punch and hit him on the chin, but instead I just decided to hit him in the belly and let him know, knock some wind out of him.
And then, of course, this being a tournament, you know who you're going to fight next. Vadim Nemkov just defended his title. What did you make of his performance? And while you were sitting there cage side, did you see a lot of holes in his game that you knew you could take advantage of?
I mean, he was like a hot pocket. You put it in the fridge or in the microwave, it come out hot at first, then after it cools down, you just eat it up. And I feel the same way. Come out hot. But he got about 2-3 minutes, and with the way I move, I'm about to eat that ass up.
And I guess
pause. No homo.
I guess the follow-up question to that would be, how quickly are you hoping to get back in there? Is this something that you want to take some time off, or do you just want to close this tournament out?
I mean, I would like to say, I would love to get the tournament going again, but with the way the tournament was supposed to go, we're supposed to be fighting in April, then July, and October. I never stopped training, so my family hasn't been on vacation. My wife hasn't seen her family. Both grandmothers died, so I wanted to get some time to get back so we can see the family, spend time back in the hometown, and relax, So I'm not in training camp, so my wife can visit all her family. I can visit my family, my friends, sponsors, supporters, and then hopefully get back in there next year.
Some hunting trips scheduled yet?
Man, of course. I mean, if I had brought my bow, I would have went from here, but it's a vacation for 3-4 days with the family. Then I go back and got a couple hunting trips playing. Outdoors at Overtime, if y'all ain't following yet, follow it on Instagram and on YouTube. That's my hunting channel. So we making big moves.
Corey, with the performance that Nemkov had, very wrestling heavy after getting dropped, seeing that, and I'm sure you're going to be confident going in anyways with what you've been able to do, but does that make you a little more confident being like, I know I can wrestle as well, and now you look like a striker out there?
Oh, I know I can out-wrestle anybody. I done said it a million times. I am the best 205 wrestler out there. I had my hiccups in the past. Yes, I was young, wasn't as confident, but now I have that confidence. I know nobody can out-wrestle me. I don't care who you put up against me. Like I said, I had the confidence. This camp, I was training with Jaden Cox, who's an Olympic champion. I drove an hour just to go wrestle with him. That's how my confidence was. He tossed my salad, But I was confident enough, I'm going to go up there and take this guy down because I know how good I can be. And that's just how I feel with everybody now, especially in MMA. Who is Clubber Lane? Clubber Lane don't want no smoke. I want Triple C.
Congrats, Corey.
Thank you.
Hi, Corey. Congrats on the win. There's another light heavyweight title fight on the horizon this October. There's names that you've beat before, Jan Blachowicz, Glover Teixeira. What's your Mystic Mac prediction for how that fight goes?
I think Glover's going to get it. Jan has the Polish power, but that's about it. He caught me with the Polish power, but in the first round, you see after he missed with the Polish power and he gassed himself out, just like Nemkov, he come out hot. But once you cool him down, it's easy to take over. As for Glover, when I fought him all 3 rounds, I was dominating. But the whole time, as you look at the fight, look back, he finished on top, ground and pound, and trying to get the finish of the last bell. And if he does that like he did with everybody else, Anthony Smith, they get their teeth knocked out, whatever, he's just going to keep going till the fight is over.
How are you going to celebrate tonight?
Well, we about to go grab some burritos, some beers, some drinks. I'm a family man, so I can't go to the club no more. These hoes be out here thirst trapping, so I got to stay away from that. Excuse my language. But I got to go to a family-oriented place. We're going to sit down, have a meal, couple brews, and get home before 1.
Building off the question about Jan versus Glover, I mean, there's always debate on the Bellator champions, how they would stack up. Do you feel like if you go out there and you defeat Vadim Nemkov next, that there's any doubt, having beaten those 2 guys, that you're the best light heavyweight in the world?
I already know I'm the best light heavyweight in the world. I already know the night I fought Jan, it was a hiccup in my own shield. I went out there, now I'm not going to say I underestimated him, but I looked past him. I was thinking, I whooped the shit I just do once, I'm going to do it again. But I should have went out there and I should have went one fight at a time. Like I've been saying in interviews all week, I learned my lesson. Now I'm always worried about the moment now. I'm not worried about what's next. We're looking past anybody, anything, any moment. And I know I can dominate Jan again. I know I can do the same thing I did in 2015 when I only had 6, 7 fights under my belt. Now, even better with 21, 22.
Corey, one more. We're over here. Bader also has another belt at heavyweight. If say you beat Vadim, I can already see you. You want to go up there? And I know there's an interim champion up there too, but Bader still has the undisputed title. I see you smiling. Do you want to go up and get a second belt?
Well, I want 2 belts too. I want to be a champ like my boy DC and Triple C. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that. I want all gold everything.
All right, we'll take 1 or 2 more here. Kobe?
Corey, awesome performance, just amazing. How good does it feel to get it over with that quickly?
I mean, it feels great. We don't get paid by the hour. They call me overtime, but I'd rather not have to clock in. So it feels good.
Looking fly, looking